Okay, people, I'm hoping this shows up. Let's see, I hope I don't have to get any closer. I might have to. Stink. Those are a couple of juvenile bald eagles having a snack on a deer carcass. I'm going to see if I can't get a little bit closer. That one flew off when I stopped where I am right now. See the white on its head? Wish I could zoom in a little bit closer, but I've zoomed in as much as I can. They're pretty nervous. That one's a little bit more daring. Definitely juveniles. They haven't got their white plumage yet, but they're working on it. They're almost there. Better they clean up on the deer than try and come after my chickens. Let's see if I can get just a little bit closer. The truck came by and scared them off, but they're not too far away. Hopefully they'll come back. I'll sit here quietly for a little bit and see if they do. Man, if the cars would just stop coming by, I think they'd come back to the deer, even with me sitting here. There were some crows at the carcass when I first drove by this morning. And I see they're moving back into the area. I see a couple flying over to my left. I wonder if the crows come to the carcass, if the eagles will come. They are just starting to get their white feathers. Two of them. There is an eagle's nest, or there was an eagle's nest, by a lake not far from here. And they made it into like a little preserve and even set up a viewing area to view the nest. But now when Sandy blew through, and we had another major windstorm, was it just before or just after Sandy? Did a lot of damage around here, and I think it took down the eagle's nest too that year. Now I don't know if it's been rebuilt. I have to check. Seems to me that eagles, it takes them a few years before they start to get their white plumage. So they're juveniles for at least a couple of years, I'm pretty sure. So I'm thinking these guys are somewhere between, just hazarding a guess here because it's been a long while since I did any studying on the eagles, but I'd say they're between 2 and 5 years old. Now we would hear them overhead just soaring way up high. You could just barely see them flying up in the air, way up high where the clouds are, and it's like we could hear their screech, but they were pretty far up, and you can tell the difference between an eagle and a turkey buzzard. We have tons of turkey buzzards around here. There's all kinds of roadkill, but you don't see the eagles this close. You just don't see them. Yeah, I figured I was going to go grab a quick bite for lunch while my battery was charging for my saw. And as I drove by, I saw these guys at the carcass. I don't know when that deer was hit. It doesn't look like it's all that old. At least something's eating him. I hate seeing a dead deer on the side of the road because I just think it's a waste of a life. There's no purpose in it. But I feel better when I see that wildlife is taking advantage of the kill. I do on occasion see a carcass that hasn't been touched and all it does is just rot away. But this one obviously is going to good use. That one to the right is thinking about coming back to its meal. It wants to, but it's just not sure about me sitting here. Oh, there's a turkey buzzard moving in now. A couple turkey buzzards. Oh, here we go. Oh, wow. Just took off. Kind of surprised that he would take off with the turkey buzzards moving in. Oh, here he's coming back in. Look at that. Look at that. Is that awesome or is that awesome? Can't zoom in any tighter. Oh, my arms are tired. Being shaky, guys. Oh no, here comes another truck. I have seen turkey buzzards with a carcass that close to the road, and they don't budge. Some of them may, but there's some that don't budge a lick. This guy is just not. Yeah, just traffic's just too heavy. I'm surprised. Well, as much as I would love to just sit here all day, I can't. I guess the eagles have got some patience. Now, I'm going to close off, and if I get them if they're there on the way back, I'll try and get another shot of them.